Hard Rock Bet app. Check it out now.
I love it.
Yeah, I know. I love it too. I love it. I mean, I don't want to know what I'm spending on it. The same thing. I don't want to know about how much I spend on Starbucks.
Yeah,
But
I'm
enjoying the hell out of it.
currently up quite a bit, so that's good. I'm playing with their money, but if you're a casual sports fan, it makes it so much more interesting for you. And I had so many people reach out about the play-by-play,
Yeah.
which you can do if you go
Live.
whatever if you're watching football, you click on the team and then you go to play-by-play, and you can pick like how it's going to end up. A field goal, a turnover, a touchdown. You can also go who's going to score, if it's going to be an interception, like all kind of different stuff.
I love it. It's made sports. Bobby, you should do one before you go out of town, before you leave here.
What should I
we
do?
We should make sports bets.
I'll do that.
We should do that. And,
With your
but we-
money?
But no, but we should bet on things we don't know about.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also, you can put money on who's going to be in the Super Bowl, who's going to win the Super Bowl, and you get good odds with that because there's long shots and
Can I put who's not going to be in the Super Bowl?
who's not.
The Patriots.
Yeah.
God.
You're going to lose your coach. You're going to lose any
We're done.
dignity you guys have.
We're done. We're done.
Mhm.
It's done. Yeah. You're
Thank you for that Brady thing.
done. Whatever, dude. Whatever.
Tara Cannistraci is here with us. She's going to be with Bobby tonight. They're going to be doing comedy at the Corona Cigar Bar, which is on Boy Scout Boulevard, and the doors open at 6 o'clock. There's going to be food. There's going to be cigars. Of course, there's going to be drinking, and we're going to be hanging out. The whole show is going to see these guys do comedy. I am going to be hosting the show. I have friends that want to go. I mean, I think this is actually going to be a really good time. Plus, I don't know about you, but I didn't do anything during vacation. I had like 2 weeks of, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I didn't do anything. I just was so happy, relaxing. But now I want to go out.
We were
I wanna do
talking
something.
about this in the car. This holiday sucked.
It was boring, right?
It was not. It was boring.
Probably
It
not
was-
for you because you had half of the Sopranos over your house
Absolutely, I
making
did.
food.
I had everybody for Christmas.
And
That's
she
so
doesn't.
funny.
She doesn't have kids.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Why don't you have kids? You don't want kids?
I mean, not right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
How
I
long you gonna
froze
wait?
my eggs. I'm older. I knew he was going to say something.
Are you
I-
waiting for
I
science?
put those eggs on ice, bitch. Oh,
Did you really? No, you're fine.
Okay.
You can say
Did you really freeze them?
yeah, I did, but I was
Oh.
like 34 because I knew I didn't want kids.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know how
I
old
hope
you
you come
are.
home one night and your husband has a martini with them in it.
Can we guess how old you are?
Yeah, I guess
All right,
I'll
Galvin,
do
you
it.
go
I mean,
first.
this is not fair because I got him very late last night. But
I think you look great. I it's going to be hard for me to be realistic knowing some facts about you.
Yeah.
But if I'm just looking at you for your looks, I just know that you're a little bit older.
Mhm.
I know you froze your eggs at 34.
Yeah, I was
I'm
going to
gonna
say, I know you're
you're
not 34.
Yeah, you're 42.
I'll be 44.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
good.
well,
God, I was so
mhm.
worried about going over. Yeah. All right, that's appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have a kid now?
I mean,
How
not
old's
with
the
my
husband?
eggs. My husband's 48. We're older.
Yeah, I'm older than you, so I would
Don't-
bang a kid out tomorrow if I could.
Don't have
Yeah?
a kid.
Yeah,
Don't have a kid.
they do ruin
Love
everything.
that.
No, not that. Plus, you both too old to have kids. You don't
I
want to have
don't
a
know.
kid with some weird arm and a hair lip.
Listen.
Mom, sniff, sniff. I love your comedy.
No.
Sniff.
Name a
If
muppet.
the kid does,
Oh, here comes my peen.
If the
I'm not my peen, Mom. I don't like that.
no, I have.
Sniff.
That's why I froze my eggs. Science. If those don't work, the reality is I wanted too much to do comedy and do it right, and I just knew I wasn't gonna.
No, okay. So I have a sister who is 25, and my dad is 74. I'm getting those ages wrong, but
Yeah,
they're right
uh-huh.
around there. And that's fine. Like I thought I'd be way too old to have a kid, but he's a good dad at that age to her.
And when you do the math, though, like my husband and I will do the math, and I'm like, God, if I had a kid now, when I graduate, that kid graduates college, I'm gonna be this older.
I
I'm
know,
gonna
but
look like
it
the grandmother at.
You won't
graduation.
though. You won't. And I'm telling you, I don't know why I'm trying to convince you.
Yeah, I
of
was
this.
going to say,
I-
you shouldn't have kids. Have fun.
I
Yeah.
want to have
Yeah.
a kid.
Suck
That's
all your
my
money
problem.
out.
I want to have another kid.
Make so you can't
Yeah,
have
'cause we-
vacations and stuff. It's
This
terrible.
holiday, I'm telling you, it was because Max is older,
It wasn't
and
as
it's
fun.
all. Well, look, I love being a dad, but it's not as. It's all about me putting stuff together, getting things ready. Where's the batteries? Give me a small screwdriver. Take the boxes, put them on, and then he's gonna go.
God, you
yeah.
must be so mean when you're putting stuff together.
Why do you say that?
Because you have little patience.
Yeah.
I have a
And you're
lot
like,
of
I told you,
patience.
give me small screwdriver. Oh, look,
I-
she almost fell out of a chair
a
when you
lot
said
of
that.
patience. What time is it?
Yeah.
First of all, both of you. This is the problem. This is what I hate when your worlds collide.
Agree.
You know what I mean? And they bond over you. You know what I mean?
When they tell the
Blood.
truth is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Honesty.
Apparently, you're bonding with them too.
I'm assimilating.
I'm just saying, at my age, I would still have another kid if my wife was like, I want to do it. I would.
I don't
do
even know how old you are. How old are you?
it. How old do you think?
50.
I was 50,
You're 51.
52.
You're 52.
How old am I?
You're 43.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Are
You
you?
could say that in the same breath.
52.
You're
Oh.
52.
50.
You're the same
You
age.
just said that I look so much worse than he does.
Yeah.
Because you look exhausted.
Yeah.
I've been getting up early for 20 years.
He has to walk
So-
down the stairs.
But is he on the show with you?
In his home studio.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to put Crocs on and
Yeah.
walk downstairs.
He runs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
runs. Yeah,
Mhm.
that helps.
Yeah.
With,
I'm not- he's got nice hair, too.
He's got great hair. He runs. He's got
Thank
great
you.
hair.
I like this part of the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
His head looks like a muppet. Next.
I'm a bean.
What were the other some of the other words? I only saw my P and I just started laughing at that.
I did a oh my god, I did so many.
Yeah.
Botchagaloop.
Oh,
What's that?
Botchagaloop. Oh, my
Botchagaloop.
God. I can't believe you just said that.
I know. See, this is what happened. I one day took the phone, I put it to my face because I got nostalgic. I go, these are words and phrases I remember growing up in my New York Italian neighborhood. I posted it. My husband comes home. I go, did you see that video I posted? He goes, yeah. I go, is it stupid? He goes, yeah.
Yeah.
I go, let me take it down. I went to take it down. It had 300,000 views. I had like
Holy
1,000
smokes.
followers in an hour, at the
Yeah.
time. And I was like,
Why don't you headline tonight?
and I was like, oh shit.
Oh, that one you can't
That
say.
one I can't say.
Yeah.
Can we exit?
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
all right.
And then I just kept doing them, and people are so nostalgic over those words.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because you have a uncle.
Well, you saw
who said
his
it.
genuine reaction when you did it. You know
I
what
thought
mean?
that was a word that just my family used.
What does it mean?
Botchagaloop.
What does that
You're a
mean?
Botchagaloop.
Yeah.
You're a stunats. What is
You
it?
just
do
combined
not.
two
We
words.
just do
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Do not chooch.
Chooch is a
Chooch.
donkey. But what is botchagaloop?
I don't
What
know
is
if I
it?
could
what
say
does it
some
mean?
of the words. A botchagaloop's like
What?
like you fool, like a fool. Well, a lot of these words just mean they're not. They all have negative connotations,
Yeah.
but they're said in almost like in a sentimental way.
Yeah, yeah.
Like my
uh,
grandma would call me a mamadal,
Do you know?
which is like a young girl that acts like an old lady.
Do you know Gunudu?
Yeah. Gordon. Well, that's like the.
Are you sure you guys aren't saying stuff you get in trouble for?
Maybe we're just making words
No,
up
you
right now.
can't. You can't get in
you,
trouble for that
sound,
one.
you sound like you know the stamado doodoo.
The best is you ask my grandma. I go, "What does Gunudu mean?" She goes, "Like content to be stupid." And I go,
Well,
yeah.
como si. What is that one?
That's Spanish.
No.
Yeah, that's definitely
What does C mean?
Spanish.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. See that? But that's the thing is because these words will disappear.
So, well, and that's what people are like. One woman, I was gonna stop doing it. I'm like, I know it's getting me followers, but I don't. It doesn't feel authentic. Like I'm a stand-up comic. I don't know if I want to do this. And then some woman messaged me. She's like, my mother's 90 years old. She has dementia, and we've tried everything. We've tried music from her era and all these things, but we play your videos for her, and she gets excited and she
Oh, no
repeats
kidding.
the words. And I was like, I will do that.
But
I will always do these.
you have to understand though that your
That
online
that
presence.
story makes me sick.
Yeah.
It's because you have a cold heart.
Right. Yeah. That's because you're Bobby Kelly.
It's because you're
Next.
Irish.
Some old lady
Right.
going, stunats, stunats, dishcloth.
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 What was Grandma's last word?
Oh, Nana, are you okay?
Oh,
Choo-choo.
that's mean.
But I started doing them on the street because I was like, I cannot continue to hold this phone to my face and do these with dignity. So
My-
I started just interviewing people about them, and people love talking about them.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
God, I haven't heard Botchagaloop in how long?
Mhm.
I hope my cousin Sal's listening. He's like, "Hey, Botchagaloop." My wife is a therapist, and she's doing her social media. People wanted her to shoot a video, she was going to do in the shopping places, the Publix, the store
Mhm.
here, and about food to eat, and not to eat, and whatever. And she couldn't get herself to do it. She didn't want to videotape herself in the store. I go, what do
Oh,
you
yeah.
care? Who cares? Those morons
It's the
see what
worst
you're doing.
part of this job.
Eh.
It's. I'll tell you what. And those YouTube people, they talk. I've watched them like doing videos in public. You have to just not have that
Yeah.
care, and it's so uncomfortable. I'll try to do a video like in the lounge, and I'll just stop and I'll be like, I don't want to do it because I can feel some
Looking at you.
fat briefcase guy staring at me.
Yeah.
And it is hard. If you be able to do that in public
Hard.
and it's very hard to do.
I don't care at all. I
She's good,
see
though.
them staring at me, and I'm
I
like,
hate it.
I couldn't care less.
I like your social media.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
because
now,
but
yeah.
I don't think it takes away from your stand up. I think it just adds a whole new.
I got to build an audience, and anybody will tell you that.
Yeah,
And that's how
yeah.
I'm doing it.
Well, I love it. I love it. All
she's
your
actually
Butcher
funny
Gloops.
too. She's very funny.
She's actually.
Oh well, because when you first booked me, and I was like, oh God, you're on the show too.
Mhm.
I knew you were funny because you didn't do time. You know what I mean? Like you were like, look, I'm just gonna bring you up. I'm not gonna do it. People who aren't funny who run a club, they're the ones who like, I'm just gonna do 40 minutes in front
Right.
of you.
You want to do a tight 30 minutes?
Yeah.
And then,
They're not funny at all. She's a comic. She knows. Look, I know he's coming in here. Let him just do his thing. I'll, give. And then when you did the show with me,
in the cigar.
you went up in the front, and mostly men. And these are men I know. They're alpha. Cigar
Yeah.
guys are mostly alpha dudes. You know what I mean? And you murdered in front of them. She killed it, and she didn't take any crap from them, which is great. And they love that. You know,
That is what nobody wants to see a weak person up there. So you're right. That makes sense. Listen, we're done. Tara, it's great to meet you. I'm looking
Yes,
forward
you
to
too,
seeing you
Mike.
tonight. The Corona Cigar Bar on Boy Scout Boulevard. Bobby Kelly.
Is that Corona Cigar Company? Is that on Boy Scout?
Is it on what? It is, isn't it on Boy Scout?
don't ruin the end of the show.
I
he was
don't-
closing
No,
the
no,
show.
no.
And you're asking
I don't
questions.
think so.
Just let
I
it
saw
go.
it on the ad
Oh, okay.
that you
All
sent
right,
me. That's
then
why.
it is.
Yeah, Tara,
Because it's in a
Yeah,
little.
you're right, it is.
It's
Sorry.
in a little
I know.
shopping
It
little
is a
plaza.
shopping
Yeah.
mall.
It's
Okay.
anticlimactic.
You
He was
blew
a
it.
perfect
You blew
ending.
it.
God.
It's across from the International
I mean,
Mall.
he literally gave you a nice outro, Bobby Kelly, and you jumped in with a question.
And you know what? It's,
I
you know
wanted
what
to
it-
make sure people had the right details to see the
Thanks.
great Bobby Kelly
There
tonight.
you go.
And
You know what?
now,
I apologize. You're right. You're right.
You know what it's right
She's
near?
good. She's good. What?
Fleming's.
You know what? You're a Fleming. You're a botchagaloop. Chooch. Tonight, going to be a good night. I'm glad we're all hanging out, too.
Yeah,
The
it'll be
crew's
fun.
going to be there,
We'll
which
take-
is
we'll
fun.
Call
Don't-
in sick tomorrow.
Don't get too drunk, Pap.
No.
Don't worry.
Oh.
Well, I mean, all right.
Please.
Don't put parameters on
Yeah,
him.
don't slow down, Pap. Pap.
Can't be reined in, Bobby.
Guy's a fashion icon. There's no way of slowing him down. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Martine will be here tomorrow. We'll do our football picks. There's no game tonight. So we'll do our football picks, and we'll place our Hard Rock bets tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, I'm telling you, Bobby, tonight, me and you should just make 5 long shot blind bets on a
I'm
sport
in.
we don't know anything about.
You know I'm in. The last one I was going to do was the 24 World Series, Red Sox to win.
Yeah. Only
game-
Boston people wish that.
Game 3, I was going to make that bet. I was in Vegas, and I should make that dumb bet. The guy was like, come on, let's go. It's not going to happen.
The best thing you ever did was tell me about that sports book in Vegas, that Cirque.
Oh, that was
Circa.
fun. That was a good
Circa.
time.
That thing was great.
Yeah, great.
All right, we're out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Check us out on Instagram at the Mike Calta Show. Goodbye.